Hello there. Very good afternoon to you. Today is the Wednesday, and happy New Year to you, everyone. Today is the first Wednesday of the year 2022. Well, today, I'm sorry you find me alone. Well, I'm not alone actually. Well, we have been missing our friends, my client, my partner in crimes, Meor. Where is he? He's supposed to come back on Monday, but of course, his baby boy had appointments with the hospital, and it was delayed. And today, I managed to grab him. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's none other than Meor. Meor, please appear.
What's up, folks? Yes, I
Appear.
am back. Yes, I have appeared. I have actually, it's been a while since I've been away from ACTnow Hot Issue, and I'm back. I am
Yes, you're
definitely
back.
back.
Welcome back. Welcome to the first editions, your first editions with What's for Lunch 2022.
Exactly. Yeah, we have actually, before I start, of course, like Happy New Year, Melvin, to you, and Happy New Year to each and every one of you
Thank you.
guys
Thank
out there
you.
as well. Hope you
Have you done
guys
anything
have
that you don't like, and welcome the things
I
that
have
you like?
actually, yeah, I've actually dumped a few things. But yeah, nowadays, I mean, like, it's not really about me anymore. It's about I have to entertain other people as well right now specifically. So yeah, it's been an interesting year, start of the year so far. Very very interesting indeed.
Yes, because you welcome your second son, your first boy,
Ye-
your second
Yes,
child, right? Yeah, yes. How's everyone?
exactly.
How's the mom and son doing?
The mom is doing great. My baby boy is also doing great so far. I mean, thank God, everything is okay. Granted, there has been a few hiccups. Prior, my baby boy has only been about, let me count the days. I think about a week ish. So very very
Yeah.
new. My boy is very very new into this world. Yeah, a bit. There was a few what you call it. Things that we had to take care of. Benda-benda kita kena settle kan. Yelah maklumlah jadi bapa ni kan sebab kita dah lama tak jadi bapa. My daughter has
Yes,
been
yes.
like
12 years difference.
yeah, it's about 11 and a half. My first child, my princess is already 11 and a half. And now
Mm,
my boy, my first boy, and my second child. So
mm.
quite of a big gap actually. So being my age is it's a bit of a challenge that
Well, I
I
think
take
age does not
upon.
matter. You know, probably I will become father at 60.
Oh yeah. So at the
Yeah,
end
so
of
it
the
does
day,
not matter.
anyone
I think why
yeah.
I like you probably can share with us those probably like father to be or planning to be a father.
Mhm.
Times will really fly. I remember that we first met on the second, third show. I think the second show was last April or May.
Mhm.
right. And it was we had that time we are doing the evening show. Then he announced to us, it's like, hey, I'm not too sure. I would probably my wife is expecting. You remember that evening in our old studio in Puchong. Then times will very fly. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now your prince has arrived.
Yep, exactly. It has been. I mean, yeah, a lot of people out there because for this particular episode, I mean, like again, not paying an homage to me, obviously, but we just want to talk about fatherhood. We just want to talk about the whole how it is to be a father, especially during this day and age. With
Mm,
whatever that's happening. With whatever that is going on with the world, especially in Malaysia right now, with all the chaotic
mm,
things that has been happening, and unfortunately pula Malaysia kan sekarang macam hujan dengan banjir je tak habis-habis, dengan situation dekat Sabah lah, dekat Melaka, Johor and
mm.
everything. So it is definitely something that a lot of parents actually would definitely dream of having their own child, and it has definitely been an experience for me. And yeah, a lot of challenges, I have to say,
Yeah,
along the way, not while having my son lah sebenarnya.
yeah. I'd like to know. I mean, did you and your wife have this stress over the period because the baby was conceived during the pandemic. We're still in the pandemic.
Hmm.
We're
Yeah.
not. We're supposed to end the endemic, but we're still in the pandemic after crossing
Yeah.
1st of January. But do you have this stress? Because there's a lot of reports, uh, uh, at the time, pregnant ladies, are they supposed to take their jab?
Mm.
Uh, no, how easily, if what's going to matter if they contacted positive and all those things. So I was I can imagine that day to day nightmare, you know,
The
uh, about the mom, whether because your wife is a working wife. She goes out to work, come back, and she works in a hospital. She's a doctor.
yeah.
What was she? You and her, to what we have this fear.
Yeah. A bit of history when it comes to, I mean, like when we talk about the COVID vaccination specifically, because
Yeah.
again, I think that everyone on our show have already know that we definitely advocate people
Mm,
getting themselves vaccinated because we
mm,
believe in vaccination and we believe in that whole process. With
yeah.
my wife, it was we were lucky enough in which that my wife managed to get both of her vaccination before she got pregnant. So she was lucky enough. Granted, she was not some sort of a frontliner, as you mentioned, like she works at a hospital, even though she doesn't deal with COVID patients directly,
Yeah.
but she did manage to get her COVID vaccination earlier than anyone else because the fact that she was considered as well as a frontliner. But right now it is actually, she was actually even offered
Yeah.
her booster shot while she was still being pregnant. I think it was 8 months into a pregnancy. She was actually
Oh.
called from her My Sejahtera app saying that your booster shot is ready, your appointment. Please confirm it one out. But obviously, being 8 months pregnant, we cannot get our booster shot because
Mm,
it is not what you call it, tidak disarankan lah sebenarnya. It wasn't really encouraged for mothers who are pregnant about to deliver to actually get a booster shot. Having said that,
mm,
right now, she just can't wait to finish her confinement because she wants to get her booster shot because there's actually been articles out there proven already that even like breastfeeding mothers out there, they can actually get booster shots because it will not affect the baby. It actually helps to take care of the baby even more. But
oh, good.
you're in a place where you're fully vaccinated and even get your jab. So I think that's a very good thing lah. Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people have this fear or rumors around. I don't care. This Friday, I have my appointment. I'm going to proceed with it because
I
uh,
tak dapat lagi.
you're young, so you have to wait. So that's a
Yeah,
commitment. So, but it's not.
yeah.
I'm not getting exact because apparently they told me it's not exact. But I said no. It's okay. So today they have articles, and I mean yesterday we have articles in paper say no, do not listen. Even some mixtures are good. But of course, they are considered Sinovac. If you have three Sinovac, probably they will consider a fourth Sinovac. But it's
Mhm.
good also for mixture. So
Yeah.
I'm going ahead with it because I have my neighbor who have also on the same day they decide to cancel because they didn't get AZAC. I say no, I'm going ahead. I know I'm. I believe uh, the report is positive, because I mean, it happens to you, it happens to you. It's all fate, you know.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, at
it's
the
not
end of
because
the
of
day
the booster shot,
sebenarnya
you know.
kalau yeah, exactly. I mean, sebenarnya, I mean, if you're
Mm,
so afraid of taking booster shots, if you're afraid about the mixture of it, even though that they have been proven articles and proven research out there saying
mm.
that it's fine to mix your, alah, dia macam Neslo lah. You know how your Nescafe and Milo sedap apa? Kan gitu boleh campur kan? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
you
saying
have
that
those
Neslo.
what you call that? The drinks that's a Milo with champo and all this thing,
Yeah,
volcano or something.
Milo campur Nescafe jadi Neslo. So that's how it. I mean, like, it's a lovely drink, but we're not saying that drink tu adalah sama dengan vaccine. Obviously not. I mean, like, come on, like, use common sense, like that. But do not be afraid in getting your booster shots, even though
Yeah.
if it's a mixture and everything, because like it or not, we have to make sure that we get ourselves prepared as much as possible and have all of the orang kata apa bullets or should I say protection towards
Mm.
COVID-19 being bullets or not. And contohnya like Melvin yesterday, I was at my son's appointment at the doctor's yesterday at Thompson Hospital down
Correct.
in
Was it
Kota Damansara.
the day before, or was on Monday, day before?
It was on, yeah, it was on Monday. Yeah, exactly. It was on Monday. Sorry. And the line, I tell you, because there was an announcement, right, saying that people can actually come and walk in and get their jab. There was a massive line, I tell you. Thousands of people actually came down. The whole hospital was jam-packed with people wanting to get their booster shot. Sampai orang dah gelabah, dah kelang kabut. They were complaining
Uh,
about not
it's
being
silly. I
organized and
mean,
whatnot.
they say this is devout thinking, and yesterday they decided that's no walk in.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think because of what happened in Kota Damansara,
No common sense.
no, that's the thing because like my friend actually on Monday itself, my friend actually went down and he actually took some pictures and I even see it with my I even saw it with my own eyes last Monday. It was really, I mean, the line daripada lift dengan the last person, I think we're talking about again we're talking about 3,000 people that coming down, and it was surprised that the newspaper article didn't actually announce where this actually happened with 3,000 people. It was actually in Thompson Kota
Uh,
Damansara Hospital. Itu adalah lokasi dia, sampai kerajaan had to come out with an announcement. Oh, sorry, no more walk-ins. Just wait for your appointment.
yeah.
I
You
think
know,
people are getting clever right now because people do want to get vaccinated. So that's a good thing,
yes,
Melvin.
like our co-founder of ACTnow, CS, he
Mm.
actually queued up on the weekend for 4 hours at the shopping mall.
Wow.
So I text him, how to kaki? He said, I'm bad, you know, standing up there, standing basically in the mall for 4 hours. So I say this is all common sense. I don't know why these people who make the decisions now did not foresee such things. People all are eager on once there.
Mhm.
So now it's no more so-called queue out. You have to wait for your appointments, which is more
Yeah.
better. So, all right,
No,
coming
because
back to your fatherhood. I want to
oh
ask
yeah,
you
okay.
this. Your difference from your first child and second child is almost 12 years. What
Oh.
is the difference in terms like the budgeting, the cost?
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Okay. Both of my children actually went through cesarean because
Yeah.
they could not be delivered by the normal method,
Natural way.
by normal by normal birthing method. So they had to undergo C-section because of complications and emergencies. Granted, I mean, I'm very grateful that I'm able to actually not grateful lah. I mean, like, I'm fortunate enough to actually have both my kids being delivered in a private hospital. We didn't go to a government hospital.
Mm.
This is one thing that I totally appreciate sebenarnya. Looking at the bill when it came out, I'm so happy that Malaysia actually support have this function or should I say has this exercise of this kind of services in a public hospital, because again, kalau harga macam ni lah orang nak bayar,
Mm.
memang tak mampu, seriously satu Malaysia tak boleh mampu. And we're talking about things that I personally have been saving for the past 2-3 years, because of this situation. We were lucky, but yeah, cost definitely has actually risen for sure. We're talking about again, not to ridicule private institutions, private hospitals, because this is
Mm,
how they do business. It is a business for them after all.
mm.
Tisu pun dia charge, cotton bud pun dia charge, selimut yang pakai buang pun dia charge. Every single thing they
So
charge. But
do they put a
yeah.
sign there? Do not bring your own cotton bud. Do
Oh
not bring
no,
your
no,
tissue.
no.
Just like restaurant, no food allowed outside. Food allowed, so they can actually charge you.
Dia tak macam hospital lah. Dia macam like dia tak macam restoran kat luar tu. Yeah. Even I mean like when my son was born, they actually insisting on us providing our own pampers, diapers to our son because dia tak nak guna hospital punya. You can, then you have to pay lah. Like the other day when my son had to go through phototherapy because of a bit of a jaundice that he had. I think 80 milliliter of powdered milk because the fact that the mummies at home tak sempat nak breast pump and whatnot. 80 ml of susu is 90 ringgit. 90 ringgit, okay. Sedangkan satu tin besar tu yang about 1 kilo tu cost about 100 ringgit. 80 ringgit for only like 6 scoops the most. Yeah. I mean, padan muka I lah kan. Kenapa I hantar private lah kan. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, you have to be prepared for that. Sure, you actually send your kid to a private hospital lah.
I
Expensive.
guess today why I insist to recording this fatherhood, so everything is recorded, and I put this in a capsule, so when your sons reach the age that they can earn, ask him to open up this and view this program, and what are the expenses, investments has been done to.
No. He better understand. He better understand and appreciate it. I always remind my daughter, and I will remind my son later on. That it's not cheap to actually have you. Okay, there's a lot of things that we need to buy for you. So even to give for God to give you to us also needs to. We had to pay quite a lot of money. At the end of the day,
it's true. That's why you being the second child, you have to wait 12 years. Because
saving
mommy
12
daddy have to
tahun
save up
lebih.
for 12 years.
Exactly.
Tabung
Kena
anak.
tabung yang tabung yang buluh tu, tabung ni kena pecah kau, tabung tu nak bayar bil tau. But yeah, I mean, but guys, I'm not dissing private hospitals obviously, because again, yang mana mampu go ahead. But having said that, government hospitals, they actually do a very good job. Like my friend, our son actually share the same birthday. His son was also born around the same time, between the 25th to the 28th of December. And his son was born in hospital PPUM, down in PJ, right? KLPJ. And the aftercare was very good because from the clinic Satan, the nurses actually come to the house, and he only had to pay a fraction of the cost when it comes to phototherapy as well for the son. So again, thank God for our hospital privileges for Malaysians. Imagine if it was in the United States where you even had to pay for your ambulance ride, kan? Kalau nak naik ambulance pergi hospital, diorang pun you have to pay like tons of money. I'm quite grateful that Malaysian health, we may not be the best, but at least I think that the rakyat can appreciate that a lot when it comes to public hospital lah, seriously.
True. It's still affordable. Of course, you go where you can afford, but the public hospital still, I think the services now has been improved. Gone are those days that you get very rudeness. Doctors, I think now has been trained. The purpose why are you want to be a doctor? The purpose want to be a nurse. So I think things have changed. I mean, of course, where you either always have this thing. I mean, you drive a Myvi, you drive a Porsche, it still gives you to the same destinations.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we share the same spot on the in the ground. I mean, like, we come from similar backgrounds, regardless of however you do in your lifetime. But at the end of the day, we still go where everyone will go at the end of the day. So my advice to everyone out there: just be humble, just be nice, just be proper, because that's what humanity is all about. That's what you need to do in your community as well. So sangat-sangatlah penting for us just to appreciate life as it is and always try to help other people. Especially sekarang kan Marvin, kan, with all the floods are happening
Mm.
and expected is gonna be even worse down the line in the next week or so. It is just a scary thought right now.
It's not just a weekend, Mio. Imagine our earlier programs, they have saved
Mm,
for probably for a long time, their lifetime, to put their homes in such a lovely place and all everything. It just within hours, everything had to be. Turned out to be rubbish, garbage.
yeah,
I've seen like those people who have invested in the big TV screens, plasma or whatever, the 4K TV. Now it's useless,
yeah, correct.
So we have to be thankful. And those who have been affected, I think they have to come over the trauma, the mental. Sometimes, I mean, if I put themselves in their shoes, honestly, I don't know what to do. First,
Yeah,
the flood's gone,
exactly.
the water
And yeah,
subside, the water subside, and then you see your conditions of your house, your surrounding. Your house could be covered with
mm,
marks. You have to clean up. You have to dispose all these things,
yeah,
clean up, and after that, how could you're going to have to, if you have the money, fine. If not, you have to save again to put
mm,
the things that you had before. You know, you put your kitchens, everything. I mean, I feel very bad. I mean, as I said earlier, this is worse than the pandemic. And
yeah,
in the pandemic,
exactly. I
we
mean,
follow
like,
that strict SOP. We don't go out, the lockdown, and all these things. And yet, a lot of people complain.
yeah.
But this one,
Itulah sebenarnya when
you know,
people talk about this kind of things, I mean, like, yeah, there's physical, there's physical things that can happen during the flight. You jatuh sakit ke, you injure yourself ke, but maybe a lot of people, dia kadang-kadang terlepas pandang is about the mental awareness about it as well, the mental health part of it. And
yeah,
that's why saja segue nak promo sikit esok, on Thursday actually on Dr. Now, there's actually a very interesting topic because we're going to be talking about PTSD, post trauma, uh post trauma syndrome
oh yeah,
disorder that we're going to be talking about on this show tomorrow on Dr. NL. So you guys make
even
sure
on
you guys
Tuesday.
watch. Yeah,
I think last week and Tuesday we talked about those the diseases after the flood. What the disease, the common
yeah,
disease, like
correct.
because you'll be in contact with those water contaminated foods or water and all these things. You know,
Yeah,
so it's serious. It's very serious. I
mm,
saw the past videos. I said, "Oh my God, the houses that's almost hit one floor of some a single floor. It will go up and cover until the roof. If it's double story, the whole ground level is all flooded, and then you can see the mark on the wall, the water mark that's left
mhm,
behind. You
yeah.
know,
It
so
is just crazy times right now. So we do hope that Malaysians keep strong, stay strong. There's always going to be help. Hence why there's a lot of NGOs out there, a lot of people out there who they really do want to help you guys. So and please do not be shy in asking for help because again, as what we have already established, unfortunately, rakyat for rakyat, because like that's the only people that we can actually rely on is the rakyat. So
yeah,
try to stay positive even though it's hard, even though it's difficult coming into a new year. People suruh stay indoors walau tapi you tak ada rumah. I really cannot imagine you guys, but all I can wish for is for you guys to just stay strong and
yeah.
hopefully things will be better moving forward. Okay,
So
kita
okay,
dah right. So let's just end it on there. But we do want to talk about a few updates. Me
mm.
being gila kuasa, back at the helm, I nak ambil balik kerja I yang dah ambil dah 2-3 kali dah ni. So never mind. We do want to cover some stories that we actually found online in regards of COVID related, and it is
Right.
reported, Melvin, that kita sebenarnya Malaysians, we are actually quite chill and quite relaxed. We are not really worried about much things that's happening out there. Because kenapa I say this? In China
Yeah,
yang ada almost 1 billion orang tu, in a city of about 1.2 million, they have actually closed down. They have shut down that city because
yeah.
ada 3 COVID cases. Wow, are they just being over dramatic, or is this something necessary sebenarnya, Marvin? What do you
I
think?
tell you, it's a good actions because if you delay it, if I multiply, I don't know, by 1,000 times, because city is big. Because a lot of people look at China, because everyone blame China in Wuhan that started it.
Kesian
So
China.
it's, yeah. So I think they took a right step, but Malaysia is too complacent. Even as we have so many Omicron cases, we still have people going up partying, on Christmas Eve, on New Year Eve. Um, I don't know why, So we should actually follow the same, because if the city is locked down, probably it's locked down for the most, I think, moment, probably few days, 7 days. But if we not locked down, this could be accumulate the cases, and is be more suffering,
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
it?
So I mean, like, because like desperate time calls for desperate measures. I believe that China doesn't want to have another chaos happen under their watch. So I think that's why they have actually locked down the city of
Yeah.
1.2 million people, even though they have actually just found 3 COVID cases. But whatever it is, we do hope that anywhere out there, you guys are just really really cautious in whatever it is that you're doing, and making sure that you guys do the right thing at the end of the day. Speaking about right things, apparently kan sekarang Melvin kan, bukan je manusia boleh kahwin tau. Sebenarnya virus pun boleh kahwin. Itu yang I tak faham sebenarnya, because it has been reported in the papers as well. This is coming out from the Indian Times, and it's actually coming out from a few credible publications, that coronavirus, or should I say COVID-19, has been a very busy boy. Dia dah pergi usha,
And
dia dah
naughty
pergi
boy.
dating, dan dia dah pergi kahwin dengan influenza, and now apparently there's something called Florona that has been happening, which is a combination of COVID-19 and influenza. One
Yeah.
thing I just have to say is that, what the heck?
Well, it's actually a very beautiful name, Florona.
Yeah,
It
it's
could be a beautiful name, but could be also a deadly virus. So
yeah.
I saw yesterday morning, a video. I think this is somewhere in Europe. Still, those anti-vaccinators still protesting. They say the government is cheating on them. They say, we'll see what happened after vaccinated. Every 6 months, we still have to take the booster shot. Please, I say, my response that you die, never mind, but you don't affect others. You don't affect others, and you don't get the frontliners to be involved in taking care of you.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's just, yeah, it's just something still ridiculous. There was a meme that has been going around. It's like that there's two same picture. One picture is like, the vaccinated people all hoping that the unvaccinated people die. And then on the other side of the boat pula, the unvaccinated people are hoping that the vaccinated people die. So it's just,
to prove themselves they're right.
yeah, basically it's just crazy right now, and I do not know why people still are quite stubborn in not wanting to get themselves vaccinated. I really do not know why. I have no seriously, I don't know why do they think that it's not gonna help them. And we do hope that their mind change lah. Like you said lah, macam you ada kawan tu kan, macam you ada kawan yang tak percaya vaccination until a person close to him dies, then only he got vaccinated. So maybe he needed that. I don't know. So it's
Yeah,
just,
but it's in the
it's
cost. It's in the cost of someone's life.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Harga nyawa itu menjadi pertaruhan sebenarnya for you guys to get your vaccination. Sedangkan kerajaan dah bagi free, beratur je pergi ambil free. Tak payah nak bayar apa-apa. You guys feel their life.
Don't be choosy. I'm not choosy. I was
exactly.
praying high and low when the appointments come in, and I finally got it. I already finally got it in the noon of New Year.
Yep. Sebab faktor usia, Melvin akan dapat before I do, even though we got the second jab on the same day. But okay, enough about that. Let's just end on a normal note. Obviously, as you guys know, the ACTnow mobile community app is a wonderful app that you can actually download it from the Google Play Store as well as the App Store. And for this show, as always, we do want to highlight the magic and the wonders of how this app actually work. And there's actually a report that I want to share with you guys, that we want to share with you guys actually. It's about this lovely automobile, or should I say car or truck, yang sangat baik, yang sangat
4x4, isn't it? I think it's a 4x4.
It's a 4x4. Yes, it's a 4x4 truck yang sangat prihatin. Kerana apa? Dia sangat mementingkan orang ramai sebab dia nak pastikan orang nampak kereta dia, sebab kereta dia cantik sangat. Ini adalah kenapa kereta dia parking macam ni.
Yeah. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this didn't happen during the floods. This is way back in September.
There you
It
go.
was, right. So this cow sense owner actually parked in the middle of the road on a hump. Jalan Seri Petaling 14.
Mm.
All right. Of course, we darkens the number plate. Obviously, I think it's the owner next somewhere nearby. So it's actually irritated. I think I guess the one who make the report is the neighbor. All right, because it's endangered everyone, and you are so selfish to block such a. There's so many of such people around.
Yeah.
Mio, there are so many. Please, those who have come across this, just please download our ACTnow mobile app and just snapshot, because once the report was done, just 2-3 days the authorities came and do an investigations and compound the car and ask the owner to remove it from this site immediately.
Yeah.
You know,
You know why?
so
You know why? What makes the ACTnow mobile community app very very helpful juga? Sebab kadang-kadang we don't want to be that neighbor. Kan kadang-kadang ada neighbor yang kiasu lah, neighbor yang suka complain lah, whatnot. So with the ACTnow mobile community app, if you report it using this wonderful app, your information will not be notified by
yes,
the offender. So basically, it's gonna be like macam saman echo macam tu lah basically. But you are
remember
doing
Mio, not long time ago we shared a Chinese video also of parking on neighbors. This guy was shouting around foul language and all these things to the women, who probably have this
Yep.
also complaint issue. So ACTnow actually hide your identity. We are the ones who make the report. No one knows, even though you are still friendly with your neighbor.
Imagine, imagine you did the report like suddenly you come out like, ini what's going on lah? Kenapa? Kereta you kena tanghan. Kenapa you kena saman? Like coming like all innocent face like that, right? Walau.
So okay, so that's why I say, this is a good use of our mobile app. You are undisclosed, and yet you achieve what you want. And some more,
Exactly. You know,
no charges.
no charges. So make sure you guys check out the ACTnow mobile community app on your Google Play Store as well as your App Store. Very simple, very easy to use, and use it for the better of your community moving forward. And that's it, folks. That's
Right.
our Wednesday edition here. So, kita tarik masa lama sikit sebab lama Meor dah tak masuk dah. But never mind, I'll be back as always Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when it comes to hot issue.
I'll see you on Friday.
I'll see you on Friday, Melvin.
Say hi
Take
to
care.
your wife or
Bye.
your baby.
Will do. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, guys. Melvin Alam together with me, Meor Addelan, back again. The dynamic duo on Hot Issue What's for Lunch for this Wednesday's episode. So make sure you guys check us out. There's a lot of things that's happening with ACTnow. Ada banyak series baru ACTnow dah keluarkan dah. Macam ada Dr. ACTnow, ada Dear ACTnow. Kita macam-macam ada. So kalau you all nak tahu what we mean by that, make sure you guys go to our Hot Issue, go to our ACTnow Trooper page on Facebook for all of the information down there. Meor Addelan here signing out. See you guys back on Friday. Take care. Ciao.